So this was unexpected. A user by the name of HitsFan3, I guess there's a HitsFan2 out there, posted this image to the Crappy Blues subreddit last week, and I thought it was really funny. I figured nobody else was going to make an explanation video for it, so even though this isn't the kind of content I usually make for this channel, it felt like the right thing to do. This is the Crepe Sings the Hits Iceberg. Explained! The new Yoshi. It's plenty obvious from the music, and me using the box art in Crepe Sings the Hits 1, but the new Yoshi is Yoshi's New Island, the newest Yoshi game at the time I'd recorded that. Have You Seen the New Yoshi stems from my deep disinterest with Yoshi's New Island, which began when I first saw the game at a Best Buy 3DS kiosk while in line to play Smash for 3DS before its release. Cruel Angel's Thesis. This may have been the first hit I ever recorded. The reason that's uncertain will come up later. I originally recorded this on my laptop while staying in a motel for my first 2 weeks of university. The version at the end of Crepe Sings the Hits 2 was a re-recording I did in 2016, and the full version I uploaded to YouTube last year was re-recorded last year. Why is Squall at the water aisle? I've explained this before in a couple of text venues, but there's an actual reason behind me mashing together Final Fantasy VIII's battle theme and the water on water on water water image. It takes a minor amount of music terminology to explain, so bear with me. Don't Be Afraid, Final Fantasy VIII's battle theme, is in 5/4 time. The second number tells us what note length equals one beat, which is only really important in sheet music where note length is relative, so you have to establish what equals a single beat for shorter and longer notes to be read relative to. It's not relevant to this part though, so we'll disregard it. The first number is how many beats there are per measure of music. You can listen along to Don't Be Afraid and count 5 beats to each chunk of music. Importantly, most composers write 5/4 music in a way that feels like a split 3 half beats and 2 half beats, something like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, etc., etc. This is exceedingly common. I almost don't recommend internalizing this because it might make you listen to music in 5/4 differently forever. Anyway, knowing that, I realized one day in my kitchen that water and water and water water matches that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 meter perfectly. I reached for the first song in my head in 5/4, and what came to me was Don't Be Afraid. That's the gist of it. But you could apply water and water and water water to most 5/4 songs. Don't Be Afraid isn't necessarily special in this regard. It's just what happened. I. Several hits are just I statements over music. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling bad. I don't want to be sad. I'm a cop, no I'm not a cop. I'm about to die on the Ferris wheel. This is because the majority of hits spawn from me idly singing to myself at home or in the car, and it's easy for me to start random sentences with myself as a subject. My brain just tends to wander toward doing that. Juice drinking. When I came up with Juice for Crepe Sings the Hits 3, it was during a point in my life where I was drinking more limeade than water. That was a weird time. I'm never not the person drinking water. It's kind of part of my identity. Piranha Creeper Creek. Piranha Creeper Creek is the only song I've done 2 different hits using. This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't realized that the Toad Dies Yay, What If That Happened to You meme maps perfectly to it. Videos for Twitter. Originally, all of the hits that I made were put up on Tumblr as audio posts. For the YouTube compilations, I just decided to take that audio and pair it with the random images I was already using for thumbnails for those audio posts. When I later decided to put some hits up on Twitter, I opted to make new art entirely for them. This is where the I'm feeling good, I'm feeling bad animation in my channel trailer is from. Credit to my friend Mitt for the edited Melee screenshot with the text I used for Rug or a Mat. Rug or a mat. I know what the difference between a rug and a mat is. It was a joke. Applebee's. While playing Donkey Kong Country over netplay with my friend Brett, we got a little mind-fried during some of the later mineshaft levels, and started singing stuff to Life in the Mines, which is the music for the mine levels. Brett blurted out, "Applebee's," and at the time, it was the funniest thing imaginable. The rest of this hit is me building on the Applebee's premise. Mario Land 2 obsession. Kazumi Totaka rewired my brain at age 17, causing me to forever default to the Mario Land 2 theme whenever I feel the impulse to hum something while I'm alone. Even though the Mario Land 2 ending theme doesn't use the same melody in it as the rest of the soundtrack, it's possible this is still the reason Mario Land 2 is the only game I've taken multiple songs from for hits. Lost hits. Due to accidental deletion of several MP3 files in my Documents folder, and me remaking my Tumblr account in 2016, one or two hits are gone permanently and some others are lost to the seas of Tumblr reblogs with no original post. The first hit. Because of the loss of my original Tumblr blog, and because I have to rely on a backup of my original folder with inaccurate file creation dates, and my own faulty memory, I actually don't remember what the first hit I recorded was. As mentioned earlier, my best guess is Cruel Angel's Thesis, because I can actually remember when I recorded that one. Hours. I only posted it to Twitter, but last year I made a parody of Demon Tomato Dave's Not Roy's, with an image of a Super Mario World castle with several boom booms in it.
Ooh. It's ours. It's ours.
This was Roy's castle, but now it's our one.
It's ours. It's ours.
This was Roy's castle, but now it's our one. It's ours.
It's ours.
It's ours.
It's ours. The castle is ours.
Showering at 1 a.m. I did come up with and record Nobody Will Care at 1 in the morning. I didn't shower that night, though. Boy, I die! Shit boy! There was a period around 2014 to 2015 where the image of a skeleton with the text, "Boy, I die, shit boy," was the funniest thing in existence. Several years ago, my brain did a thing and connected the wires between this image and the Skater Die 2 title theme.
Shit, boy, I die. Shit, boy, I die. Die.
Beneath the Mask. Okay, I lied earlier. There's one other song I've done 2 hits of, and that's Beneath the Mask. I posted on Tumblr a hit of Beneath the Mask separate from the Family Gathering that's just odd lyrics over, incidentally, the same part of Beneath the Mask that Family Gathering uses. I never posted on YouTube because I didn't like it as much as Family Gathering. Too good for YouTube. I haven't posted everything I've put up on Tumblr on YouTube yet. Mostly because some hits I don't like enough to actively add them to a YouTube compilation. Some of these are also on the Iceberg, like the previous one. Original hits. Once I started compiling hits on YouTube, I narrowed the definition down to video game music or other songs I've decided to sing made-up lyrics over. But for years, the Crepe Sings the Hits tag on my Tumblr was just anything I posted where I sang. So some of the posts in there are songs I've written where I'm singing or technically singing. Here's a few.
You think that being excited for something that's happening tomorrow would make me want to go to sleep, so that tomorrow would happen sooner. But instead, it makes me an insomniac. What do you think of my new butt? Plant expert, beetle expert, fungus expert, synergy. Plant expert, beetle expert, fungus expert, synergy. Plant expert, beetle expert, fungus expert, synergy. Plant expert, beetle expert, fungus expert synergy.
Me entering the room. On a similar note, this goofy acapella cover of one of Super Mario RPG's boss themes is also in the hits tag. Hololive. This one has some layers to it. In October of 2020, Hololive VTuber Inugami Korone did an English-only stream playing Super Mario Bros. During many attempts at World 8-4, she remarked on the fire bars in the underwater section, "Water in the fire, why? Water in the fire, why?" I don't understand. Later that month, animator Tian made a brief animation of this clip, and then fast forward to December when fellow Hololive VTuber Kueiji Oli did a stream where she did impressions of other Hololive VTubers by request. When prompted to do a Korone impression, she referenced the same clip. And this got another fan animation by Tian with a Squall Goes to the Water Isle parody. I only know about this because people wouldn't stop referencing it in the YouTube comments. Also because someone quote retweeted it on Twitter and tagged me directly. Hey, chill out, it was just a joke. Trans people can and should do arson. Everybody in the World choir. In Everybody in the World, multiple voices can be heard singing. They are all me. Yes, even the supremely high-pitched one. My friends were surprised I can go that high. Censorship. The last line in "This food tastes like garbage" used to be, "Fuck you, I want a refund." When I re-recorded it for Crepe Sings the Hits 3, I decided to change that line. Thinking back, I think I changed it because I preferred having the video without any curse words in it, even though Crepe Sings the Hits 2 had the line "sleep again like a normal-ass person." Maybe it's more accurate to say I didn't want actual strong language in it. Wanting to avoid strong language is also why I never posted the JoJo Anthem, a hit I recorded in 2016 after binge-watching all of Battle Tendency overnight.
Shit, it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been staying up all night watching JoJo. What the fuck am I gonna do with myself?
Doug. I'm glad to be getting him. Other Isles. Through people quote retweeting Squall Goes to the Water Isle on Twitter and sending me links to tweets, I've seen a couple of tweets that were entertaining enough to make my own parodies just for them.
Feelings, so feelings, so feelings, 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 so feelings, so feelings, feelings. Mighty and mighty and mighty, mighty, 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 mighty and mighty and mighty, mighty.
There was no family gathering. I don't even eat cheese. Cheese is just a funny thing to say you're eating all of. Pizza without cheese. Now you know why. Crapsmas. From 2013 to 2016, I had a yearly tradition of recording an All I Want for Christmas parody where Christmas is replaced with Crapsmas and Santa Claus is replaced with Santa Craps. These only sort of count as hits, in my opinion. Otherwise, I would call the 2013 one the first hit. Death. The word die is just kind of funny to me and has been for years. I try not to include gags that sound like actually wanting to be dead, but like, sometimes I just gotta say we're all gonna die on the Ferris wheel. Pooping on the kitchen floor. Crass humor that wouldn't leave my brain until I recorded it.
Right on the kitchen floor, 'cause you know how I do, I'm always pooping on the kitchen floor.
Unreleased hits. These 2 hits have been hidden from the public for the safety of the unprepared. I believe you have demonstrated your resolve through your perseverance in watching until this point. If you are truly ready, these hits may reveal themselves to you. You need only wait. What if I had something to freeze and make a popsicle out? Sickle out of what if I had something to freeze and make a popsicle. Sickle out of. I want to explode my laundry machine, I will find a way to blow it up, I swear to God. I want to explode my laundry machine, I will find a way to blow it up, I swear to God. My washer dryer won't know what hit it. I want to explode my laundry machine, I want to.